the old itself. We are live! So I'm going to say hello everyone and welcome to a terrible stream for terrible people. How are we all doing this beautiful Monday? It wasn't beautiful, it was fucking cold, but it was a Monday, so at least I'm only half lying. How are we doing? What are we up to? What have we been doing in these past few whatevers? Because we've been playing Elden Ring, because the game is fucking awesome. But other than that, usual fucking tedious life stuff that, we just do what we have to so that we can get back to playing the video games, because that's what adults do. As
get the gold, no, get the runes so that we can go to the lands between.
Well, it was the old thing when Oblivion came out. It was get gold so I can go home and play Oblivion for another 9 hours. But yeah, so Mike got to go soon. My GF is going to do a pregnancy test tonight. She might fail. She might. I don't think it's called failing. It's not.
I don't know if you could
You
fail.
don't pass a pregnancy test.
Fail a pregnancy test.
Like what's a fail? It depends on what you wanted, I suppose. But yeah, positive or negative. I'm planning on getting whiskey scented candles. I'd rather have whiskey scented whiskey, to be honest. Hey up, you twat. Thanks, Jenna. Also, thanks for the... Why did you pay? Was the previous super chat supposed to be "Hey up, you twat," but you fucked it up, you twat. Running feels great unless you compare it to not running. I mean, that's true.
Extra credit. It's a pigeon.
It's a pigeon, Mazel tov.
Congratulations, it's a pigeon.
Congratulations, it's a medical miracle. That's hard to say for some fucking reason.
Say an American then.
It's an American. How did this happen? I'm not sure any of this makes sense. In the beginning, Sir Sick drinks whiskey, and whiskey is good, so he didn't blow up the world. Yeah. Jenna's like,
the world survives another day.
Ah.
Because she'd been appeased.
GF and I already have 2 lovely fur daughters. That, I just imagine children, actual children, but just really, really hairy.
That's what I thought.
And it's kind of disturbing. So like, they just shuffle out of their room. Father! Father! Ook me! And you go, no, freak. You push them by the face. Better raise that pigeon as a good Kristen flat earther. I mean, yeah. Hello, Sarah and Mrs. Off to Belgium for my big 4-0 in 3 weeks. Going to Bruges. It's like a fucking fairy tale. It's like a fucking fairy tale, mate. I'm just out there. I'm being like, Jesus fucking shitting Christ, this is magical. If you don't say that, I'm going to be very disappointed with you.
Belgium is a magical place. That's where all the wizards are from. Well, they did make Belgium chocolate. So.
Yeah, Belgian chocolate is fucking magic. Lint. Lint is Belgian chocolate, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
Whatever it is, it's one of those foreign ones.
I thought it was Swiss.
It's well nice.
Lint is Swiss chocolate.
I don't fucking know. It's all good.
Chocolate's chocolate. I
want to try that one that's apparently salty. I think it's...
What? Finnish chocolate is supposed to be salty.
It's one of those things. Until you try like salted caramel chocolate and you go, holy fuck, that was nice. Oh my
god, it's really nice.
And it's like, so salted chocolate might be nicer than it sounds as a concept. Before the crowbar was invented, crows had to drink at home. That's a true story.
I like that one. That's pretty good.
After that, they were just beaten to death with crowbars. Do you get extra revenue when there are lots of comments on your video? No, you don't get... Comments are nothing to do with revenue. But there's a theory, whether or not it's true, that any sort of interaction from people makes
Yeah,
YouTube push your
the
video
more
more.
engagement you get, the more popular.
Engagement is
yeah.
the word I was looking
Yeah,
for.
the more popular apparently it is.
So
they
theoretically, if
yeah.
that got you more views and that views were actual view time, then yes, but not directly. The comments themselves don't do shit all. Why did it change to Monday? Or am I misremembering it being on Tuesday? You are completely fucking misremembering it. No, it's not a fucking Mandela effect. You're just...
Monday has always existed.
Well, Monday's always been Monday. Monday was never changed to Tuesday. But if you mean the stream, yeah, the only other time it's been is Sunday. So you're really misremembering. I decided that I needed my weekends back because I was giving myself headaches. Oh god, the start of the pandemic was fun times. It's like, oh, I can work just every fucking day. Bad idea. Don't do that. Even if it's not real work as a YouTuber. I'm not high. I completely believe you and your true story. Engagement and watch to the end. Well, it's watching because that's the only metric that fucking matters, really, truly. Because if just because you viewed it or commented on it doesn't mean you see an advert. It's all about ads, absolutely. But if you want to get people more likely to see adverts, then there you go. Or you just get fucking YouTube Premium. Who the fucking finished the bloody chocolate? Who finished off my whiskey is what I care. I mean, I do like
whiskey
finishing.
chocolate.
Whiskey chocolate, that doesn't sound nice.
No.
That fucking fudge. I mean, we didn't get it this year, thank fucking Christ.
Yeah, but you got somewhere else.
Oh, the whiskey bath bombs that the kids thought, because I opened them early, the kids thought we got them last year because their sense of time is seemingly completely out of whack to me. So when they were off for like a couple of weeks and they're like, oh, that was such a long time, Dad. It's like, you were off? You're already gone back to school. Jesus.
Yeah, they don't really have that. What do they call it? Time blindness.
Mm.
They just exist.
Every day's a new day to them.
Well, yeah.
I bought a new Ryzen 3800X at the start of the pandemic. It's still in the box though. Kind of haven't got around to it. Maybe more that I'm lazy. How can you be too lazy to fuck around with technology? That's baffling to someone like me. Send the 3800X over here. I'll stick it in Mrs. Six machine. She could actually use it. Because she's got a 1600 and it's a bit underpowered. If I call Pizza Hut and ask for the phone number to Domino's, will that go well for me? I reckon it depends entirely on the Pizza Hut you call and how much they give a fuck. I actually have a box of whiskey chocolates from Christmas. I haven't opened. Yeah, the only good chocolate liqueur thing is Bailey's. Bailey's chocolates are always really fucking nice.
Yeah, they are very nice.
Because Bailey's is just perfect with chocolate. My favourite ever flavour of Bailey's was a mint choc one that they don't fucking do anymore. At least nowhere I've seen. And it is, oh my god, I could down a bottle of that in about a minute. It is fucking delicious. Oh, and then I wonder why I'm fat. It is 6 whiskey. I mean, it is all my whiskey, so that's true. I'm high as hell, rolling through Palmdale, skating on dating rims.
What?
It's trying to communicate with me. I'm sure of it.
It's some sort of
some sort of language.
Some sort of hipster speak.
Some sort of words, perhaps. Hypochondria is defined as the only disease hypochondriacs don't think they have. Waka waka. Sorry. Not really. I mean, I would see a hypochondriac going, I have hypochondria as well. It's just I have all this other shit too. But yeah. Those whiskey flavoured. A, they're not whiskey flavoured at all. And B, they're fucking shit. They didn't do anything except make the water a little bit brown, and not like
I don't know. I don't like bath bombs because they're usually made with like loads of oils, which is one thing I really do not need. I make my own oily baths. Thank you very much.
I make my own oil. Wipes forehead.
Yeah.
Pooled in the palm. I have an 1800X paired with a 1080 Ti. The giant 6-inch cube, big quiet cooler, which is an ass to get off. So that makes sense. Also, yeah, the fucking shortage of everything has been a total bitch. Look up Adelaide's mint chocolate chip liqueur. Replacement for Bailey's mint choc and is freaking amazing. That does sound freaking amazing. I'm gonna copy that. Because if I can get that delivered tonight. Imagine that. Same hour delivery.
Yes, Demon Orb, the Americans want to invade my face. I'm really fucking oily, I hate it.
Yeah, it keeps her skin really nice, generally.
Like, I look really young.
Yeah.
I get ID'd like a lot because of how like flawless my skin is. I'm like very shiny with no wrinkles.
Yeah. Because she's so shiny. Sick doesn't bathe. We all know this. He exudes antimicrobial alcohol from all the whiskey. Exactly. Plus, my one bath a year is in whiskey that I then drink because I don't give a shit. Is there a clam shortage? I don't know. Are you a clam? My favourite bath bomb flavour is toast. Jesus Christ.
That's a bit dark.
Aldi has a good knockoff of Bailey's. Almost everywhere has a good knockoff of Bailey's because Bailey's isn't hard. It's just Irish cream. Bailey, it's just like...
Cream.
It's one of those things that the only way to fuck it up is to have it go off.
You just got Jack Daniels. Cream. Bailey's.
Can I complain if my donut has a hole in it? It all depends on, A, what kind of donut it is, because a donut isn't necessarily a circle. But also, it depends on what made the hole. If you walk up and you see that your donut is currently impaled by a penis, depending on if that's what you wanted, you might have cause to complain. Why did they say happy as clams?
What the fuck are you doing?
It's the cat being a twonk.
She's just looking up at me, going like with really big cute eyes and just scratching at the wallpaper.
she's a total twat.
Twat. Yeah, you.
Whiskey bath plastic, a dirty pint. I mean, it's more than a pint, I'll be honest. My brother gave my cousin some Whittards, hot chocolate sachets, and my cousin then gave them to me. Mint, Rocky Road, 70%, orange and peanut butter. Don't try peanut butter, ew. Depends how much you like peanut butter. Apparently, peanut butter whiskey is amazing, and it's something that I need to try at least once. Oh, for God's sake.
Come on then.
My donut is holy. It should be, if it's a holy donut. Tell your cat I said PSP, PSPS, PSPS. She doesn't have a PSP. She has a PS Vita because she's a fucking idiot. She's the only person who bought one. For anyone who gives a fuck, I just found out that some fucking incomplete mad lads have gotten PS Vita games running, well, not games, but code running natively on a hacked Switch, which means that with enough work, they could literally turn a Switch into playing PS Vita games, which is pretty cool. If you care about that. Mrs. Six,
I am so impressed right now.
It's cool to me. I like tech shit.
My lady penis is like rock solid.
Fucking rock hard right now. Can I get a sad meal at McDonald's because sad people need to eat?
I really think there should be that option.
What would be the prize in a sad meal? It's a lump of coal or something.
You open it up, your burger's completely charred.
It's just...
The fries are like like incredibly thin and crispy.
Well, no. That's what
And
they are.
charred.
No, the fries are just cold. The fries are perfectly well cooked.
Like 2 days.
2 hours ago. 2
Yeah.
days ago, yeah. I have a Vita if you need spares. Yay. The sad meal is the rest of the menu, isn't it? I mean, I guess a sad meal would be like 12 double cheeseburgers. I've not had one of those in my life. I do like the double cheeseburger. No, I don't care. You know, there's going to be someone in this chat who's going to go, I've never eaten at McDonald's because my penis is enormous. And it's like, no one cares. No one cares that you've never eaten at at fucking McDonald's. You've obviously never lived. You've never been pissed up at fucking, 3 a.m. All the pubs have kicked out and there's a 24-hour fucking McDonald's, and it's just like, oh my god, I'll get 40 chicken nuggets. It's amazing. Or just, like I said, a lot of double cheeseburgers. They were for shares. It wasn't just 12 for me. But it's just like 20 quid. 20 quid's worth of cheeseburgers. It was fucking amazing. Oh, yeah.
Double cheeseburgers are amazing.
I had spares for home. Wake up in the morning, there's just a bag of double
You're
cheeseburgers.
Like, thank you, drunk me.
Oh, they went all right in the microwave. The prize in a sad meal is a self-help book designed not to work. Oof.
Oh.
Designed to give you crippling depression. The prize is you didn't get food poisoning.
It's a card and it says the greatest thing about you, and you open it, it's blank.
You know what the best thing about you is? You get back to the front of the thing and that's even blank now. The whole thing is just, there's nothing. There's nothing anymore. Who is your favourite Batman? Batman.
Yeah, he's a bit of a fanboy.
I have a Batman cup. It's awesome. I don't know. If we're talking like actors, I did like Christian Bale's one, as much as it's kind of coming off as silly now. Just on the border of silly. Dark Knight is still a fucking good film.
I don't know. Every time I think I've watched that like 3 times.
Yeah.
Every single time I keep looking at that fucking thing on his face. He's got like a style or a mole or something.
Oh yeah.
And I can't. Every time he's on screen, I just keep looking at it.
Well, it's one of those things with famous people, flaws that become incredibly apparent when you know about them. Like the fact that Tom Cruise has a tooth in the middle of his face. One of his teeth lines up central, and it's fascinating when you look at it. Posers, you need a book to get crippling depression. Ha! If you use a self-help book, you got help. Got help. Back in the day, it was $1 for 4 nuggets. The 20-piece nugget was like 6. Apparently, Drunk Me did better math than McDonald's price setters. I mean, if the 20-piece...
I would admit, Adam West's costume is the best out of all the Batmans.
Oh my god. I remember stories about the tights, and they would just constantly rip. It's just always in new tights. What's my favourite My Little Pony? The only My Little Pony experience I particularly have is when the kids used to watch it, which has been a very long time.
I can't remember any of the names.
Jack Daniels, that's my favourite My Little Pony.
It's one with a little bottle on its ass.
Yeah.
He's coming in going, fucking right.
Oh, you fucking mugs. What are you fucking... Oh, God. Oh, such a hangover. Good job I'm drunk. Billionaire by day, Batmobile by night. What's not to love about Batman? Well, apparently he's a Batmobile.
Batmobile doing business.
The Batmobile. What do you think of that, sir? And run,
Beep beep.
run, beep, 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 run, run. How a man bitten by a radioactive man with all powers of a man. It's Man. With the strength of one man. Nipple Batman. See, the thing about Nipple Batman is he's existed longer than people think he has. Like the George Clooney Batman, the one before him also had bat nipples. It's just they weren't quite so prominent.
It's got bigger. He went into a colder room, I guess.
Yeah, they're more erect. Self-help books usually find really condescending. Even the Samaritans can't discuss what just happened or why. Pardon me. They can only say, you'll be fine. You're thinking wrong. Various ways, not help. Yeah. Now, the best way to get self-help is to just punch the author of a self-help book right in that note. You should never, ever hit people. It's bad. Bruce, unless they hit you first. Bruce went, that's what I said to the kids anyway. So the only reason you don't hit people, whether you're mad or what, but if they hit you first, you go for the fucking, you try to fuck on adult.
If someone hits you first, it's free real estate.
It's free real estate. You start fucking body slamming them through tables. He hit me. It's like, yeah, but he's dead. Fucking hit me. Shouldn't have fucking hit me. You've identified the nipples as a bat part. I mean, aren't they? Bats have nipples, but
Yeah,
I mean,
bats are mammals.
they're bat nipples in terms of everything Batman has is a bat X. He's got, I mean, unless bats now have a part of them called the Batmobile or the Batwing. I'm going to guess it is a Batwing.
It is a Batwing.
But, like the fucking jet. Batman said crime doesn't pay. He apparently never met stock market companies or pharmaceutical executives. Isn't he both? Or at least...
He's in charge of these really horrible companies, and it's just like evil by day, fighting guys who have mental illnesses by night.
I bought a self-help book, and all the pages were blank. I might have bought a notebook. There was a Family Guy joke about the dog writing a self-help book as a joke. And he leaves like half the pages blank for people to write notes in. And then it turns out to be really fucking popular, and it's the only thing he's ever written that anybody likes.
I really like that. It's a
Yeah.
good thing Bruce Wayne focused on his fear of bats and not the parents' death, or he'd be back alley murder man.
Or dead parents, man.
Dead parents.
It's dead parents now. You see the lightning strike, and there's just two corpses stapled to him.
Oh my God.
Dead parents. Have you seen The Batman yet? It's awesome. I've heard that it's awesome, and
Is that what you were talking about the other day? It kept going, the Batman. I was like, why are you going, the Batman?
Because he's called The Batman.
It's just Batman.
No, it's The Batman.
Is it like...
You're wrong because you don't know the comics.
It's like Spider-Man.
Spider-Man and The Batman.
Yeah.
Yes. I'd have gone with Matt Powell, and his action would be to point at the nearest piece of geek culture and say it's childish. I thought Matt Powell would just be to say something incredibly homophobic, because that's what he does.
Really?
Oh yeah, Matt Powell's an awful human being. I don't focus on that shit because it's just so fucking gross. And also, he doesn't put it in videos because he's not that stupid.
See, I can say this because I don't make any of your videos, but you know when people go on about gay people all the time, it's probably because they're gay themselves.
Yeah. I mean...
And I edited a video with him in it, and I'd say my gaydar went off a bit.
I mean, let's just say that he does seem to really enjoy the company of older men.
He's a twink.
No, this isn't funny. Let's stop now. Not gonna make any aspersions.
I can say what the fuck I want. I'm not you.
I do have a button to kind of shut you up.
Well, the mute button.
Yeah, but you'd still be sort of vaguely hearable. Deadpool parents, man. Deadpool has his parents. Because that would be exactly how Deadpool would roll. His parents are fine and they're really nice or something. Your hero would be name would be Fat Man. Thank you. You twat.
Imagine the dead parent signal.
There's two corpses on the floor of a hallway.
Oh my god.
Have plans to do a twat stream with Creaky? Yes. Yes, I do. Whether or not it happens is who the fuck knows, but you know, I expect it to happen. He just one day he calls me up, he says, "You need to be here," and I'm like, okay, since it's you. You should change the music at the start of videos to no 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 that's sick. It would be sausage anyway. Matt Powell has been recorded shouting, blazing, "You're going to hell," while simultaneously saying he loves all humans, course. Only the ones who agree with him, cough. Yeah, he likes to the homophobic stuff seems to come out in his comments, in his chat comments. Now, maybe the ones I've seen have been faked, but I don't think so. The chances of him turning up are slim and none, because we're not like talking about religion or him. So if he does turn up, then he's welcome to fuck off. Or be, you know,
No.
whatever.
I want him around so I can point and laugh at him.
Why? I just rather not have that much stupid in the chat. There's already plenty, clearly. I wouldn't want a singularity to form.
Oh no, he might make a black hole.
Fucking destroy the planet. And they're thinking about it, actually.
That's actually a good idea.
Matt Powell is a chungus. Is he? Okay.
He looks really like skinny. What I saw.
Yeah, he's tall. He's lanky. He's like the.
He's got an
epitome of lanky.
ego the size of.
I really want to stop talking about it, to be honest, because it's exactly the. If you sit there jerking off to it.
His ego is the size of a chungus. Yes.
Didn't know, but whether or not he is actually being homophobic or he's just using slurs, he's not a great guy. Like, people have tried to defend, like, various guys. They go, "Oh, well, you know, I've spoken to them one time and they were really nice." Yeah, to you. One time. You watch them when they're being assholes. I mean, the amount of these creationists who end up saying, "Oh, if there was no God, I'd be in jail." It's like, that's not the words of a good person. That's the words of a fucking nutter.
Well, the only thing that's holding you back from being an absolutely terrible person is...
I mean, thank God for religion if that's the case.
Like,
but maybe just...
Yeah,
well,
like...
we've got fucking criminal justice, so you'd still be locked up, so who gives a fuck?
If I didn't have a book, about a magic man, I might actually go around, like, causing severe harm to people. That's kind of a bit...
To be fair, though,
insane.
If they're that stupid, how much damage could they do?
A lot.
Nah. They'd just fall over and smash their head on the floor before they got anywhere. That's a fact backed up by science.
I like the idea that they're all kitted out and like, finally, I get to be me. And they go out and then they like do something like they slip in the shower or some shit.
Just get ready to go be them and they die. Yay. Was there a stream of Kent Hovind showing up, or was that rando taking the piss? They've been known to show up places, but yeah. I mean, all sorts of people turn up to all sorts of fucking things. That doesn't stop it being fucking hilarious. I know someone turned up to Creaky Blinders stream with fuck, I forget her name off the top of my head. I was talking to her on fucking Twitter today or yesterday. Fuck, Emma something. Emma Thorne? Yeah, because Kenthoven has a very weird. Oh my god, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, Emma Fawn. Yeah, I randomly saw one of her videos that came up on my feed, and she is cute.
There we go. Okay, we're gonna get. Oh, for fuck's sake! Hide user. Fucking spam. Like, what is the point?
Covered in oil and whiskey.
Wet girls covered in oils, and yeah, okay, saw that now. I'm having second thoughts about these probiotics. With so many of the little buggers in there, that means they outnumber me. What if they take over and drunk drive me? I mean, you are mostly other things. You are an amalgam of critters and creatures. It's kind of fucking gross when you think about it. But making Certic do work. I know none of the fucking people who bought a wrench are even in the chat. That's the one thing that they get to do is fucking deal with spam. I just decided. Who wants to buy a wrench for $20? I always forget that I have my little racket, Certic racket, where you get to have a wrench, so it makes you look special, but you're not allowed to use it, and it costs $20, and you have to ask for it when you pay it in super chat.
You can get rid of spam if you want.
But you can get rid of spam, and only spam, and if you get rid of anything else, you lose your thing, and you have to pay. And oh god, what are the circumventions people like? If I pay 40, do I get to do one thing? No. No, wait. Yes, you get to do one thing, and then I take away your fucking wrench. And then you have to pay again. There are no fucking... I don't make the rules. Okay, I do make the rules, but I also enforce them with a cold iron fist or whatever. Matt here, not Matt Powell, still ginger, but far less shit. Oof. I'll take a wrench. Well, okay.
Congratulations, Robert.
I like the idea that he has one. Use it, you lose it. Except if they're spam, and I think the best way to put it is if I direct you to get rid of the spam, I'll say, oh look, Loki turned up. Now that I know that loophole, which loophole? That if I tell you to delete the spam, it's hardly a loophole. It's more just me being lazy. I mean, to be fair, like when it's that kind of obvious, blatant spam, like ad spam is what I mean. Like someone being a dipshit, it takes a while before I get bothered with it. That's one thing that drives me crazy is people who just get so fucking upset because someone is talking. Like someone says, oh, you should ban this guy because he's arguing with us. I said, why the fuck would I do that? Argue back. Don't be fucking worthless. Don't be the people I fucking talk at. You argue back. You get good. Don't... Oh, fucking... That actually fucking annoys me when people in my chat think that I should just block people from disagreeing with them. And it's usually stuff that's like, who gives a fuck? Yeah, my penis is the hammer. I thought the hammer is my penis. Captain Hammer. We definitely need to see that. If Naked HD is hidden, does it matter that it's timed out? I don't think it does.
Yeah, it's just in case they come back.
I think they can get deleted as well. It's just fucking Robert L having a power trip.
Yeah.
we can do stuff. What else can we do? Now we'll do the timeout, and then we'll do another one that's meaningless after we've done the first one, and then we'll ban permanently. Yay! Block cause me no like opposition. Like that's the thing. Like I made a fucking career out of making fun of people who say stupid things. Surely you should find it fun to make fun of people who are saying stupid shit in my comment section. Have at 'em. Have fun. But yeah, argue back. Prove them wrong. I threw a spanner in my face real hard today at work. Blood and gore. Through. I'm seeing like some sort of... I'm trying to put it over my shoulder, but my arm just goes, "No, not today, son." Just right in the fucking face.
Oh, that reminds me. When I was in school and we were doing, I think we were building like birdhouses or some shit. And I got real close because I was trying to make sure the nail was like perfectly straight. And I got real close and didn't realize how close the hammer was to my face. And I went whack, and I went right on the bridge of my nose.
Oh,
and I swear I saw stars.
I remember fucking playing with a Wii and chipping a tooth by smacking myself in the head with a Wiimote.
Oh,
was
God.
not fucking happy about that. It's a tiny chip, but I mean, it's still chipping a tooth. It fucking sucks. But yeah. Speaking of Kent Hovind, has Kent Hovind waxed Cersic on Whack an Atheist yet? Apparently not, because he's a fucking coward. And I'm not saying that because I think it would be fucking hilarious if he did it. No, I mean, I'm not saying that you should go to his channel pretending to be good Christian little boys and girls and say, "Oh, that's a sick guy. He made videos about you. Oh, they're so mean. You should do a video on him." That wouldn't be at all fucking hysterically funny. Don't do that. Never do that. I would never say do that. Do that.
Elizabeth.
I want to hit things with a wrench. I mean, that's close enough to actually asking. All right, fine. I can be really picky sometimes. Depends how I'm feeling. If you put "I'd like one," then I can be a right twat about that.
Dog, fuck you.
Has he done this time?
Call me an idiot, which is not exactly not true.
Yeah, I mean, he's not wrong. Find the lie.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying fuck you.
He will deliberately misrepresent what you say and cut off responses and gloss over stuff that he doesn't agree with his audience so that here's the bits he wants. So? I don't fucking care. That makes it funnier. The fact that he lies is funny, to me at least. I find that shit hysterical.
It just adds to their credibility when they lie.
Yeah. It adds to their credibility. I like that.
Yeah.
Their negative credibility.
Exactly.
Another -5. Yeah.
-3
What up,
points.
fellow idiots? Not much, you.
Jesus, calm down, pussycat.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. And then she jumped down.
What do you want?
I love that. With the cat, we'll just do something really arseholey whilst climbing up and just make a fucking mess. And you go, "What did you do that for?" And then just go, "Oh," and they jump back down. It's like, wasn't even fucking worth it now. Thanks for that. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a dodgeball. Is that film as good as I remember it? I remember it being kind of funny, if a bit fucking stupid. Hitting stupid with a wrench doesn't make you right, but it sure makes them shut the fuck up. I mean, that's true, but that's true of literally anyone. I mean, you're there at a lecture, fucking wrench goes flying across the auditorium, smacks the fucking speaker in the face. They definitely stopped. But why are you launching wrenches? Hovey Boy just lost 1 billion social credit. I thought he didn't have any.
He has credit?
Dodgeball is extremely funny. Okay. I post on Kent's channel a lot. Funny.
You're doing the world a service, I guess.
Gotta get that job done. Kent Hovind is the last person I'd want whacking me. Or like executing you? See, the whacking thing. Whack an atheist. Because there's the jerk off. But then it also sounds like a fucking mobster hitman.
It's I would say it's actually a mild threat.
Execute an atheist. I claim to be credible, but you can't believe me. I'm a liar. And that's the truth. Why aren't you wrenches? Why aren't who wrenches? That is an existential question and a half. That is just, why aren't you wrenches? You stood there staring over all your screwdrivers, and you're just like, why? I need a fucking wrench.
Are we just here to suffer?
But if you're asking why aren't certain people wrenches, because they haven't paid the toll, or they did pay the toll and then they made the mistake of using it. Do you turn your chainmail inside out? Only the underwear. Gets a couple more weeks out of it. That's a lie. I don't wear underwear. As kids do while hanging about in garages. My brother was smashing the shit out of Summit with a hammer. The head flew off, pinged around the room, stopped after knocking out some poor girl's front teeth. I hope that's not true. That's fucking horrible. Although it reminds me of the story of my fucking brother. Love him to bits, but when he was a kid, and he will tell you this himself, he was a twat. He was a massive cock end. We had this knife that you could take it out and flip the handle round, and then it was a potato peeler. So, pretty handy tool, to be honest. Not the best knife in the world, but still a knife. And then he was like shaking it at me, going, oh, if I did this hard enough, it'd come out. And then it fucking did. Into my forehead. It went...
Jesus.
Thankfully, it wasn't that sharp, so it was just more of a dent. But it was like, you literally just stabbed me in the forehead. Can you not? And he was equal parts scared because he shouldn't have fucking done that, and amused because he shouldn't have fucking done that. Yeah, he was quite the experience growing up. He's chilled the fuck out now, and he's a great guy now. But yeah, point into the sky and say, "Look, a dead bird," and see how many people look. Well, it's there's the old trick that you and a bunch of mates, you go to like a town square, and then you all go in a particular direction and just look up at a building, and then just stay there. All of you stay there, and eventually some people will join, and if enough people join, you can all just leave.
Yeah.
Or the other one is you get enough people and you go, he's never gonna jump.
They did this experiment where they had one person come into a room that had several people in it, and an alarm would go off, and everybody would stand up for like 3 seconds and then sit back down again.
Yeah, and then
eventually they did it, and they started removing all the original people and just brought people in that
normal people.
Yeah, and everybody continued to do it.
Yeah. I mean, that is a thing that definitely happens. And there are people who just go, I'm not getting up. I mean, I'm far too fucking lazy to stand up. I would.
The thing is, like, I'd probably do it for a couple of times. I'm like, why am I doing this? And then I'd stop.
You're doing it because everybody else did it.
Yeah, but then I'd, like, stop doing it.
I feel like I would see what I could get away with.
You would, though. You just come and go, you'd probably just go, the fuck you doing?
Is there a reason why we're getting up for the alarm?
Do I have to get up?
Because I don't want to. If someone comes in, it's like, what are they going to do? Fucking shoot me? I don't care. Yeah, I had my most cursed week last week. My mum's got robbed by burglars and someone stole my recycling bins. One of these things is not like the others. God damn it. I can't believe they stole your recycling bins. That is a travesty, and I'm very sorry about your mums. I hope they didn't get anything. Well, I mean, I'm assuming they got everything, or at least everything of value, which is just fucking shit. Burglary is one of those things that is such a fucking violation that it is. I do think that it's one of those crimes that probably should be punished a bit harder.
If the alarm gives me whiskey, then it's okay. Beep, whiskey.
It just drops a whiskey glass down, just out of reach.
And you have to stand up.
You have to fucking get up. Like, nah. You start fashioning. You start fashioning a stick out of magazines. Surely there's a way to exploit that to make money. Yeah, I think it's called MLM.
I'm showing my husband what I spent my his hard-earned money on.
Thanks, hubby. Thank you, Mr. Cox. How many cocks does he have, by the way? Or is he a doctor? Is he a cool doctor who says funny stuff? Does he quip at you? I saw two hoodies in the street playing with a golf club. One hit the other smack in the teeth. And yeah, I can just see that. There's that classic thing. It's a story about
you watching your dumb neighbours.
No. There's I think there's videotape of some kid playing with like a wiffle bat, it's a bat, but it's got it's like spongy or something.
Right.
And then they whack it about and start hitting things, and then their fucking brother is in front of them. You can see the kid look at the bat, look at his brother, look at the bat, and then just winds the fuck up. And it's just like the thought process of a little shit. Can't help himself. Actually, that's one of my favourite stories. Back to my brother. Being sat, it was a beautiful summer day, and my brother and the neighbour kids were all sat in the garden. And we didn't particularly like the neighbour kids because they were dicks. They would borrow stuff and then fucking break it and shit. But and they would borrow our bikes without asking. They were proper little cockends. They weren't even like rough. They were of the same socio-economic status as us. They were just dicks. Anyway, my brother was making a bow, like bit of string, bit of flexible twig, and he spent like 2 hours fucking whittling it and whittling a fucking arrow. So they're making it, and then he'd finished, shot the neighbour kid with it, right? He was sat right there and just went, bang. That is my favourite memory of my brother. Mostly because it didn't involve me getting hurt. It was fucking beautiful.
Why do you use Freemason and Templar satanic clauses?
What?
Why do you use Freemason, Templar, satanic clauses?
What's the closes? I mean, I can only assume... No. I mean, what else could that be but closes?
Ave Satanas, there you go.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll eat a baby and let you know. It's one person. Point, look and point, then walk away. I could just see you're doing that. You walk and go, ah, and you literally stop immediately and walk away. And a couple of people are like, the fuck's wrong with that guy?
No, Robert, I am not going to go on the creaky shroom.
Yeah, that's highly unlikely.
I'm not good with people.
And she's the worst. That's the bit that really sucks. Plus, I'd have to figure out a way of having it fucking work. And also, we don't have, like, multiple avatars. No, it'll just be me. Maybe someday. She usually goes on D&D shit because she's insane.
I prefer D&D.
I know you do. It's like your thing. Good evening, fighting talk. That sounds like fighting talk. Oh, pardon me.
No.
Clothes? No, couldn't be. Cool. Jesus backwards just sounds like sausage. Sausage. Sausage.
Our Lord and Saviour, sausage.
Sausage. Sausage. Sausage Christ. We do family photos, my sibling and I, where each is looking and pointing in a different direction. Mum hates it. Well, as long as your mother hates it, that's the only reason to do anything.
It's pretty much the other reason, yeah. Do you like family who have like family photo Christmas cards and stuff?
Oh God.
No.
The closest we got to that is we used a piece of fan art which had me, the missus, and the kids as our characters, as it were. And it was really cute. Super cute. One of the kids was making a Minecraft. A fucking creeper from Minecraft.
A Minecraft.
A Minecraft. God damn it, brain. You should react to Mormon content. As an ex-Mormon, I would love to see my favourite atheist YouTuber roast Mormons. Right, so if you have any particular ideas for content that you would like me to cover, my email / Twitter DMs are on my About page. Find a video that you think would work on my channel or a channel in general and send it to me. Because I wouldn't know where to fucking start looking for a good Mormon thing. But usually claims are great. And a video that's like 5 to 10 minutes long is usually the best because they're the most concise. Concise, as it were. Oh. Can I eat a human? I'm a fox. I mean, if you have one, fill your boots. Or, fox face.
Look at you with your fancy Harry Potter hand. What?
Apparently I had a Harry Potter hand. I think that's just you.
Yeah.
You watch enough Harry Potter stuff that it's just trying to sell you Harry Potter stuff. I mean, when people complain, I love that. That's the classic self-own. Oh, fucking YouTube. All it is videos of girls in bikinis. And it's like, I think that might be you, dude. I don't have any girls with bikinis on my
Oh, that was that
YouTube
one.
timeline.
There was a pastor, and he was saying how TikTok is filled with filth because it's just hundreds of videos of girls in scantily clad like bikinis, and people are like, "It's an algorithm, dude."
Yeah. Mine is just fucking people pissing about with Raspberry Pis. Not this. I mean, it is basically porn, but still. Unmowing a lawn happens by itself. We should sell a device called the lawn unmower. And use like a little box and you just stick it in the ground.
And sit and wait 6 to 9 weeks, and your lawn will be
unmowed.
Unmowed, yeah.
Oh my god, someone would fucking buy that, wouldn't they?
Yeah,
I mean, people sold an empty, which is just a blister pack box with a big air gap in it.
Yeah.
And it just said you could give an empty to someone, and it was, for what it was relatively expensive. Well, it's my end. I'm not complaining, mind you. Mine likes to show me males performance-enhancing drugs. Can't imagine why. I've been trying to find some alpha male advice channels. You know, the really shit ones that say stupid things. Because I really, really enjoyed making the video on...
Do you mean the ones like that give men dating advice? Like, you need to treat women like shit. That's what they want.
Not necessarily that. But, I mean, more stuff like, if you want to be alpha, what you got to do is you got to pull your cock out in front of people and swing it about. Or something stupid like that. Just something entertainingly dumb. Cosplay costume. Mrs. Sick, Miss Sick, and the Sick children, please sell. You want me to sell Mrs. Sick and the children?
Sick children?
I mean...
You want to buy sick children?
They're ill. You can barely send them up any fucking chimneys. Give the gift of nothing. I mean, to be honest, there's gifts that I've received that I would have much preferred a nothing over. I am one of these people that I really, really hate bad gifts. They make me feel bad. I think it's because the person giving it...
People are buying freaking dirt to eat and bathing recently. Some people will buy anything. Oh, there's this stuff. It's basically just clay, but they say it's super nutritious and it's really good for you and blah blah blah. Right. And then people eat it.
And isn't it like supposed to go on the skin or something?
No, there's like clay masks.
Yeah.
Like you can get clay masks and stuff, and but there's also ones where they say to eat it because it helps with your digestion,
Eat
and
the
all
protein.
it does is make you severely constipated.
Eat the protein powder. Water is for simps. Or virgins, I suppose. He sells stick kids in the merch. What? Who does? I have a pet business idea.
Good for you.
Ah, is it cute? Does it snuggle up to you at night? Sorry.
Who's a good business idea?
You can't give me something like that and expect me not to take the piss. I can't help it. I'm programmed. I've noticed YouTube keeps throwing free think it crap at me. I constantly do not recommend, but it keeps coming. Recommend them to me if they're good. If they're dumb as fuck. Like, literally, I have made videos on adverts that I've received because they were so fucking funny. There's this one advert from a guy called Sam Ovens where I've never seen it again and I can't find it anywhere, so I might as well just spoil it because it's never going to happen. But he's got a fucking Harley Davidson in his fucking office and he's like 1,000,000 floors up. And he's just there saying about how other people don't have a Harley Davidson in their office. And I'm like, I fucking wonder why. It was really stupid. Some fucking motivational dipshit trying to sell people on fucking bullshit. It was really fucking bad. And
you can be the boss of your own business through our system.
Our system, where basically you give us 10 grand, and then
you can go and then money.
And then money, maybe. Yeah. Dress up as an M&M, then run through the mall yelling, "The Skittles are coming!" I mean, who hasn't done that before? Tips to be a bad boy. Nice guys' mistakes you're making. Weird things killing your gains. How to break someone's head with 2 tons of fucking penis. I don't know.
What a 2-ton penis, Jesus.
Yeah. That's almost as heavy as mine. Heather Johnson, rich people will pay through the nose to bathe in volcanic projectile vomit. Volcanic ash. I mean, okay. Like, that's a waste of a Harley Davidson. Yeah, I mean, I could be wrong about the bike, but it was a bike and it was in his fucking office, and it was just so fucking stupid that it made my brain hurt, and I was so fucking disappointed that I couldn't find it. Have you seen the YouTube ad where there is someone hair drying their bits and it's a weight loss thing?
What?
No. But see, this is it, people.
What?
These are the videos. You see a video, you go, fucking hell, that's fucking stupid. That person is saying something dumb. And just fucking email me a link. Maybe I'll use it, maybe I won't. But fucking hell, you'll be saving me such a job. And you'll be making the content like 10 times, well, worse, but in a good way.
My penis is the hammer.
My penis is the hammer. We really need to watch Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog. It seems like something we'd enjoy. My Guinness was in the Guinness Book of World Records, but then they kicked me out of the library.
God, people buying farts in jars. That just reminded me of people in Japan were buying English air from the countryside. And you see there was this woman and a bloke, and they were just in the middle of a field, like shoveling these nets into a jar, and then closing them, and then they sell them to people in Japan as fresh air.
I mean, it's not even fresh anymore.
I just don't know why you're using a net to catch air.
Where is your horse? In the horse shop. That's where horses go. Right, we are coming in on an hour, and I want to play more Elden Ring because I have important things to do. I'm an important person, an important job, which involves, playing video games, apparently. So, yeah, I'm going to say thank you all for coming. I still to this day do not understand why you do. I would fart in it. I would too. say it's the smell of, I don't know, farmland or some shit. I have a fucking lorry in my office. I can fucking get in. Okay. But yeah, so I'm gonna piss off now and do my stuff. You should all piss off and do something you enjoy. Elden Ring on Twitch? No. So anyway, I'll catch you all later. Bye.
Bye.
Stay sick, yo.